Welcome back to Arkansas Style. If you know me personally, you know that I am famous for picking my own flowers. I go out in the backyard, I pull over on the side of the road, I swear to you I do, and then I bring them home and I arrange them. My Aunt Betty had an affectionate term for this. She called me the Felony Florist. Which is so true. So today I went outside and walked around our building, and I was able to find some beautiful greenery that I wanted to show you that you can do this yourself. You can go out in your backyard and create a fabulous and free arrangement to really impress your friends and family and neighbors. Maybe for a weekend dinner party, you can have this out. And what's nice about the greens is that they really will last for a really long time. So I don't really know. My girls in the studio, Felicia and Elisa, put this all out. It actually looks great, kind of laid out. But believe me, when I was out picking them, you know, this is kind of what it looked like. Felony Florist, okay? So it's a heap of greenery, and what am I going to do with this? Really, there's no rhyme or reason to how I do it, but I do like to start big and bold. I use a really large vessel. I feel like it just makes a bigger impact. And so I think I'm going to start with my favorite of the greens that I picked today, and that is the magnolia leaves. You know, this is the state for these. These are so beautiful, and if you've ever priced a magnolia leaf wreath, they are super, super expensive. So these look great. I actually have these in my apartment at home that I picked in the spring. Thank you, neighbors, for letting me have those. So the greens aren't green too much anymore, but the underneath of the leaves, look at how beautiful that brown is. So then they have this really kind of velvet, soft brown. And so the outside of the leaf will turn a little bit of that brown color too, but they still look as amazing as they did when I picked them. So I'm going to start with my favorite, and that is going to be the magnolia leaves. And what I do is just kind of stick them in there and make a base for around what I'm going to stick in the middle of these. This needs to get trimmed a little bit. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Really professional. So you don't even need any tools. Okay, so now they're going to be about the same height. Now what I think I'll do, that I've got kind of the wide base, is I'm going to start to stick the tall things that I picked to give it a little bit of height. So I found these little yellow buds, not even sure what they are, but they're not dead sticks. They actually have really pretty yellow buds on there. And I'm going to just stick that kind of in the middle of this. Now, I get it, it's not totally standing up, but they will, I promise. So I'm going to give my my vase just a little bit of height with that. Now I'm going to try and fill it in around the mouth of the vase. And I think these might work well because there's just a lot of little green leaves. So I'm going to give it a little haircut here. Again, you should have seen me trying to get this. My head was in the weeds. Anything for the show. Taylor, I got you, girl. I'm out there picking flowers, people walking by me wondering what I was doing. But they'll be impressed when they see it all done. Aren't these pretty? Look at how I had to have this. I mean, when I saw this hiding in the very back, you should have seen me. I literally had my head in the bush getting this out. But look at all those really pretty, vibrant red berries. Had to have it. Okay. So it's filling in nicely. Get down there. Nice big wide vessel. It gives you lots of room to be creative. And we'll just stick one more of these red berries. Again, you know, you've got really nice greenery that is going to last in your house for a really long time because it's not going to die. Okay, let's start with another tall piece here. Again, with the red berries, it's a different variety that we've got going here. But again, I love the wispy little green leaves with that. Thought that looked really pretty. All right, how are we doing? Okay, how about some pine? I had to jump up and down to get this one. It was very tall. But I love the scent, the fragrance that you're going to get with the pine. All right. I'm not even going to have to use all these greens. I can start another arrangement if I want because I picked too many. But again, you're here in the natural state anywhere you are in the country. Go outside and be your own Felony Florist. And look it, you can create your own gorgeous free arrangement. What do you think? Do you feel like you could do that? It smells so good and so fresh. Don't you love the height and the width of this? It makes quite an entrance. If you've got a big foyer, imagine your friends and family walking to the front door and seeing this. Yay! Oh, my Aunt Betty would be so proud, I think. There's your first and maybe last, I'm not sure, we'll see how you like it, episode, or if I get caught, of being Felony Florist. When we return, Heather and I will head to Zaza's for some pizza, salads, and Italian-style gelato. Stick around, you're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.